So we've got football tonight for the Mongols. That's going to be a wet one. Hello and welcome to extended Matchday 3 highlights then of our fixture against bottom of the table AFC Colossal. The squad for today, there I am with the armband as always. In goal we'll have Tom LEGRESLEY, kept an impressive clean sheet against #Academy last week. Be looking for more of the same. At the back then, as always, Sledge, Matt the Hammer, CREASEY alongside CB partner Charlie Navesy had a great game, kept a clean sheet also last week, so keeps his place there. Ollie Walker's had a great start to life at the Mongols and he'll be looking to go on from there today alongside Chris HOBSTER making his first performance in the next level football league. Up top then, James HEISER still yet to score in this competition, but we'll be looking to get off the mark today. On the subs bench then, Tom BINKS looking to inject some pace from the sideline. So no Jakey Stevens in the squad then for today's fixture. He has been our main man with 2 man of the match performances so far in our first 2 games, but still a very strong squad on paper. Chris HOBSTER, like I said, coming in for his debut in this league. As we get the game underway then in very wet conditions, but coming from a Sunday league background, we have definitely played in a lot worse. As we see Chris HOBSTER there with his first touch in this league, it's not the best, but he finds CREASEY, who manages to square it to Ollie Walker. He looks to square it back. I'm not sure who he saw there, but that is a very sloppy pass, and the ball goes out for a throw-in to AFC Colossal then, who trying to play out the back. No, they don't. They go long, big hoof up the pitch as Grez comes out well to clear it to Matt CREASEY. Just looking to settle down a little bit in this game, as he finds a pass into me, just a little 1-2, trying to play some short passes and get our touch in on this game. As Chops finds me, but it's a heavy touch, and AFC Colossal are able to come away and break now as they look for the pass out wide, but that is an overhit pass as well, and in these conditions teams finding it tough early on then. As Grez decides to go long, Chris HOBSTER with a beautiful touch to take it down and looks to turn and get the shot away, but AFC Colossal get the block and that will go out for a throw-in. The throw-in to me in the feet, then managed to turn my man, hit it across the 6-yard box. Chris HOBSTER was in there, but I've hit that way too hard, not really sure why. But in the end, a good opportunity goes begging. As Colossal look to come forwards, and I get a foot in, but straight back to their man. Chris HOBSTER though manages to keep possession of the ball. Into James HEISER, lovely little flick over the top then, trying to get it under as the keeper comes out. He just steps round the side of the goalkeeper, manages to slot it home for his first goal in this league, and that will be a big relief for him getting off the mark finally in the next level football league. But look at this lovely little flick there, Gaza-esque from James HEISER. He's got an absolute wand of a left foot on him. Clean through on goal, just him and the keeper then as he tries to get it down, manages to after 2 or 3 little touches. Keeper comes out, he sees him coming, just steps to the side and slots it home. And after a bit of a sloppy start there, some individual brilliance from James HEISER gets us 1-0 up on the score sheet. As the ball comes into feet with me now, looking for a pass, and I can only find the pass to the referee, but it does come outside to Charlie Navesy. He's got new boots on for this game and they're still a bit too shiny as the ball comes flying off the side of them. So not the best from him, but still good to see him getting forward. As the ball comes down the far side now with AFC Colossal, nice little square pass, but the touch is just behind him. Come forward, look to get the shot away, and we don't really mind them shooting from there. A corner for AFC Colossal now, and nobody's picked up that man at the back stick. Good strike, and Navs takes it square in the chest, and that will go out for another corner. As they swing it in, the ball comes off my shin this time, and again Navs takes another one right on the chest. Resilient defending there from Navs, putting his body on the line, albeit accidentally. The ball on this near side now then with Chris HOBSTER looking for an option for the throw, and a little run there by James HEISER. The roll is perfectly onto him as he just takes one swing at it with that left foot of his, manages to get it through the goalkeeper. You see they're just a simple little run from James HEISER, times his run perfectly, hits it first time, and the keeper cannot get down to it. 2-0 MHFC. Matt CREASEY with the ball in his near side then as we see the centre backs playing in quite an advanced role. Can't find the pass though. Nobody looks to claim that. Navs has let that bounce. Absolute schoolboy error, and Colossal have managed to get in. Eventually though, Ollie Walker come back doing his defensive duty well, and we managed to get the ball. With Grez then looking for the option, finds Navs in acres of space. Little pass into me, little flick around the corner for BINKS. This is where he can be dangerous. Manages to sidestep his man. Good bit of strength there. Gets the shot away. Somehow manages to squeeze that in the near post. But that is BINKS' strong point, something in my books he does not do anywhere near enough. Just gets the ball into feet there, and when he's in a one-on-one situation like this, he's just got the pace to burn up anybody. A simple step to the side, gets round to him. He's also got a bit of strength there to hold off the defender, and once he's away, there is no catching him. One little look up there to see where the goalkeeper is, manages to squeeze it in the tiniest of gaps at the front post. His first goal for the club as well, 3-0 to MHFC. And now the football is really flowing, a little bit of one-touch football there. James HEISER going for the little flick again, can't quite take it under his spell this time, but he does still have the ball on the far side. BINKS at the back post, must have just taken his eye off the ball there. That would have been a great goal if that had gone in, but unfortunately he's not able to connect with the cross. As the ball then played out by AFC Colossal, and it is a bit of an overhit pass, but Matt CREASEY has underhit it. Grez comes out, just manages to get something on it there. Matt CREASEY apologising to the boys, and you can see how simple it is to give away a goal in this league. Just a little mistake like that at the back, and they could have been back in it then. As we're just playing around with it at the back now, waiting for the half-time whistle and biding our time, inviting the other team on to us. The referee, though, will blow the whistle there. 3-0 at half-time. A half that we really have dominated, but again showing that a little lapse in concentration and we do look a bit shaky. So we'll need to still improve, and remember goal difference is big in this one. Hashtag Academy on the other pitch in this game, 12-0 victors, so goals are a must. As we see BINKS and HEISER, they're trying to dance their way through at the back, but the keeper comes out to smother. So the ball coming forward with Colossal now, but Chris HOBSTER, who's had a stellar game in the midfield there for us today, manages to intercept and find BINKS, who sees a lovely little scoop pass over the top there to James HEISER, who takes one touch and sends it home to seal his hat-trick there. His first hat-trick for the club. And as you see there, Tom BINKS, lovely little scoop pass over the top, really having a good game today as well. One little touch with James HEISER, not the cleanest of strikes, but we don't mind how they go in. Finds the bottom right-hand corner, and that is now 4-0 to MHFC. As you see, Ollie Walker there putting the burners on, managing to get away from not two but three men. Lovely little feint there as well, gets past the final man, squares it across to James HEISER. Lovely little finish. I mean, he's not got a right foot at all, but it turns out that on his right foot from less than a yard, he cannot miss. Lovely little flick through the back of the legs there, but that was all in the assist there from Ollie Walker. Great running from him down the sideline, and that is now 5-0. As the ball comes through to Grez then, who's just able to hang on to it in these slippery conditions. Just drops it off to Navs then, who doesn't mind trying a diag. Sends an absolute Hail Mary up the pitch to Chris HOBSTER with a lovely touch. Gets the shot away, but the keeper saves. Oh, and he comes out, gets the rebound though. Chris HOBSTER there with a little fake. Looked like he was going to shoot. Manages to turn on an absolute dime there. Gets his shot away. As you see the keeper coming out here, committing himself. Chris HOBSTER with the calmness to just turn on it. Gets the shot away, not the best effort. The keeper does get a strong hand on it, but that only helps to deflect it into the bottom left-hand corner. And like that, players getting their first goals here, left, right and centre, as that is now Chris HOBSTER's first goal for MHFC. James HEISER though, he's got a hat-trick, still hungry for more. As we see him going close there, keeper managing to recover well and get a strong left hand to it. There's a bit of pinball now there in the middle for the Mongols as Ollie Walker gets down the right hand side again, finds James HEISER. That was nearly a carbon copy of his last goal, but this time the keeper is wise to it and manages to save it with his legs. Chris HOBSTER coming forwards now then, plays it out to the right hand side where we have Ollie Walker playing it into James HEISER there. One of his little favourite tricks there, the roulette, managing to get away with his man. But what we do now, looking to me on the far side, still not managed to get myself off the score sheet, and this is looking like a good opportunity to do that. But for the time being, just passing it up to Matt CREASEY into James HEISER. Manages to step away from his man, and that is a very, very clean strike this time on his left foot. 5 goals for James HEISER, absolutely filling his boots in this one. Thought he was going to do another roulette there, but this time just feinting to get the space, and that is a solid strike on his left foot into the bottom right hand corner. 7-0 now to MHFC. Lovely little bit of skill there then by the Colossal players. They find the pass through the legs as well. They've been getting a bit of stick in this league so far, but they definitely can play football. Just suffering a minute, I think, for not being in existence that long and finding out how to play with each other, which is where we do have a little bit of an advantage in this game. You see Matt CREASEY then with a little ball round the corner to me. Finds me, surely I'm going to have a shot now, but no. Find the little reverse pass to Matt CREASEY, who takes one touch and pokes it home. That's getting a bit embarrassing for me now then, when Matt CREASEY, very much a centre-back, has scored more goals in a league than me, very much a striker. 1-0 to him in those, 8-0 on the score sheet. But a little reverse pass for him then. One touch on his left foot, I'm not sure he wanted to take it on his right, but pokes it home, and despite the best efforts of the keeper, finds the back of the net, and a little Steph Curry-esque celebration for him there as well. as the ball on the far side then with AFC Colossal, as they look to see if they can get something on the pitch, but the referees decided that once Matt CREASEY scores, that's enough football for him for one day, and that brings home a very nice 8-0 win for us. As we look at the other results then, like I said earlier, Hashtag Academy with a 12-0 win over London City, and a very surprising 2-0 win for Copper 90 over Hashtag United then. And that win for Copper sends us clear at the top of the table then on 9 points, with that 14 goal difference looking very good for us early on in the next level Football League. After 5 goals in that game then, James HEISER takes home the man of the match performance, as well as seeing him go straight to the top of the top goal scorer charts. Surprisingly there, me leading the assists with 3 in 3 games. And as we have a look at the MHFC top performers for the season so far, James HEISER, Jake Stevens filling up all the stats columns, and Matt CREASEY, how embarrassing for us. Thank you for watching. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to us as well as the Next Level Football League channel, where you can see full highlights of all the matchday fixtures from each game week of the league. Check out our other videos as well for a chance to win one of our MHFC snapbacks. Until then, it's on to the next one.